terrorists. We're not no gangsters. We revolutionaries. And that's how we rock.
Top of the morning, man. Top of the morning. Top of the AM. Top of the AM. Top of the AM, man. What it do, TV land? What it do? What it do, man? Hey, it's your favorite host, man, in the building as always, man. In conjunction, man. Bunny Hunter BJ, CEO Nino Cappucino, man. Co-host.
This nigga over here fucking up, bro. Bro, get it right, man. Nigga, I'm a fire ass the host if you can't get it right, Jack.
I decided to go on and give you one, man. Co-host riding shotgun, man. Big Split DTV, man. A1 producer, man, in the building, man. HTX Current News, Watch Satellite News, baby. We bringing you some news you can use, Jack. Hey, man, we getting it in over here, man. We getting it in. It's Sunday, baby. It's Sunday, man. All praise, man. What's up, Unc? What it do, Unc?
What's going on, Jack? What's going on?
Shit, what's the word, Unc? What's the word, man?
Hey, man, you know, we just over here in Ohio. I mean, you know, we get it from Ohio, man. You know, we hit the interstate to let off this weight. But check this out, man. You sent this story to me right here, man. Man sentenced to life in prison. Now, I don't understand this, bro. That you know something? He got the right sentence. So them niggas they can tear that ass up, Jack, for the rest of his life. Man sentenced to life in prison for raping, impregnating 10-year-old girl.
Repeat that, man.
I'm going to say it one more time for the people who didn't hear. Man sentenced to life in prison for raping, impregnating 10-year-old girl.
You see the fucking world we living in now, you guys? Do you see what type of cruel world we're living in and how individuals have no respect and no fucking honor for the children, man? Kids are supposed to be sacred. Kids are supposed to be protected at all times by all means necessary. How is it that a pedophile can get a hold to a 10-year-old? We're talking about a 10-year-old. And now we live in a life in a world where 10-year-olds can develop and look like a 14, 15-year-old with nubs and hair on her coochie because of the genes and the fucking foods. So we're talking about a 10-year-old. Just a baby, man. She probably playing with dolls and puzzles and tea parties and dress-ups and shit. A 10-year-old. And your fucking ass raped this baby and then impregnate her, man. Who in the fuck allowed her to even continue to be pregnant? I hope, like hell, this story tells us in the event, she didn't go on to have this baby at 10 fucking years old. You know what that could mentally do to a 10-year-old child, man, who got raped, forced into motherhood, man, at 10. And she's not a mother. She's not even a teen. She's a child herself. Man, this is sad. This is sickening, man. But hey, we bring it to you over here, man. Raw, uncut, riveting, for the people, to the people, by the people, man. I'm your host, man, Bonnie Hunter BJ, CEO Nino Cappucino, the Breeze in, man. Riding with me, shotgun as always, man. Big Split DTV, man. Hey, let's go straight in, man. Let's B-roll on this one, man.
Development in a case that reignited the abortion debate in Ohio and across the nation. A Franklin County judge sentenced Gerson Fuentes to 20 years to life.
Pardon my soul. Pause. Bobby, you know okay, yeah. I just want to make sure you was on point, man. Yeah, we're in Ohio. Okay. Hey, look,
Yeah.
now, from what I just heard right now, the glimpse of what I've just heard, the sound of this judge's voice, now it makes sense to me. It's crazy. And that's why I tell you guys, it's like LA. You know, when I got on the Boosie situation, start talking about the Boosie situation, me and I'm explaining it to dummies out there in TV land who's so young and stupid they don't know nothing in this new era. I'm explaining to them, hey, man, we got different rules and different laws in Los Angeles County. Our gun laws is totally different than the rest of the world and other states. Every state got different laws and different rules and different fractions, man. So this goes to show you right here when I say the differential. Ohio has a non-mandatory abortion law. Am I correct, huh?
No. So I think they bring it up when they overturn Roe versus Wade. So abortion right now is it's illegal right now, ain't it?
That's what I'm saying. So that means the 10-year-old was forced by Ohio's laws. She can't get abortion, even though she was raped.
No, it's federal. So it's federal.
So it haven't leaked over to the states then.
Yeah, but the federal supersedes the state.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah,
doesn't that mean in Ohio, if you pregnant a female right now and you told her, no, boo, I ain't ready for no baby, I'm still in college, she can't go get no damn abortion if she in Ohio.
She can't go get abortion nowhere.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying, huh?
I looked it up.
We had this conversation at some point, somewhere down the line, past tense, because I believe it was about Texas law or something. And we were saying, well, can't she just leave from there and go to another state if she decides she wants to get abortion?
So let me correct myself. So Ohio says, I looked it up. Ohio law allows for abortions up to 22 weeks of pregnancy.
Okay, so they allow it up to 22 weeks.
Yes.
Okay, so they have a time span then.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Let's be roll.
All right.
In prison for raping and impregnating a 10-year-old girl. The girl traveled to Indiana to get an abortion, and pro-choice advocates said it was because of Ohio's restrictive laws. The out-of-state abortion made national headlines.
NBC4's Sierra Johnson joins us now with the latest. And Sierra, there were no impact statements or any comments by the judge on the specific case, correct?
Yeah, that's exactly right. There were no comments because the victim's family asked the judge not to share her thoughts on that case. But the judge did say that the case that was heard today is the worst type of case.
However, today, by the request of the family, this court will be sentencing without comment. And everyone knows how hard that's going to be for me because the court considers this the worst of the offense.
Strong words from Common Pleas Judge Julie Lynch just moments before sharing Gerson Fuentes' sentence. Life in prison with the possibility of parole after 25 years.
Who's ever been in this courtroom for the last 20 years knows how.
Don't give his ass no possibility of nothing. Life, man. Life. Don't get that pedophile ass fool no possibility. He shouldn't be going to nobody's boardroom 15, 20 years down the line talking about I'm a changed man and I apologize. Fuck his apology. Fuck his apology, man. You raped a 10-year-old baby, man, and forced a baby into a baby. Fuck him, man.
You know something? Oh, look, he lucky this didn't happen in Florida because Florida Governor Ron DeSantis this year in May signed a bill allowing the state to seek the death penalty in sexual battery cases involved.
Recently, so the hell did. That's automatic death penalty. Send that punk on over there to Chi-Town, man, to Chirac, to one of their county jails and throw his ass in the wrong tank, man. Anytime I start talking about discipline to these kind of niggas, I think about Chicago, boy. They got one of the coldest county jail setups, boy.
Yeah.
We got some shit going on in our county jails, man. But boy, them niggas, it's dangerous. Them niggas got the big OG 1940, like in the 1940s, still doors, nigga. You can't see, we got bars. At least the police can see in there at some point. You can't see nothing in them dark ass rooms, man. It's so crowded and steamed up with niggas and stanky. Boy, with that door locked, boom!
It's going down.
You got that hat on the wrong way or them colors.
Yeah.
All you hear is voices, man. All you hear is a voice come from way across the rooms and got there. Where up? Bring them here.
You want your cornbread?
Hey, shout out to Chirac, man. Chicago, man. Hey, that's why I say send these kind of motherfuckers to Chicago, man. Send them niggas to their county jails, man. Put them in the wrong damn tank.
Yeah,
shit, man. This is cold, man.
This court feels about babies, young people being violated.
According to the criminal complaint, Fuentes had intercourse with the victim twice. The girl was just 9 years old at the time and was the daughter of the man's girlfriend. Franklin County
Oh my God. See? That's all I can say is damn bro. This cat wasn't even courting the woman. He didn't want the woman. He saw the woman with the girl. He wanted the girl. He wanted the little girl from Jump Street, Jack. He wanted the little girl. This sicko wanted this little girl from Jump Street, bro. And talk to the mama so he can have access.
Hey, man, listen to me, TV land. As a father, I can't even begin to imagine. And I want to use this analogy, but I'm gonna go back to that at another point in time, because Michael Jackson says something on a video very, very interesting that they just now pointing out that MJ has said, right? But however, Michael Jackson had used it in the analogy of saying that when they asked him, do you sleep with 12-year-old kids in your bed? Basically, Mike just shut their ass down in a real sophisticated manner. And they never, ever showed us this interview, you guys, in the public. We never seen this interview. That's why I just now seen it yesterday. We've never seen this defense part of Michael Jackson defending himself when they was putting them jackets on him about being a pedophile and all the little kiddies coming to Neverland and he was having sex with the kids and all these allegedly rumors that they gave on the king, right? And we all love Michael Jackson. Fucked with him heavily. Good or bad, the world fucked with Mike, man. Come on now, there's no denial. Just like niggas fuck with R. Kelly, man. Good or bad. My point was Mike made a speech and he said this. They said, well, so the girl, the lady, white lady, as always, the interviewee kept on trying to drill him and say, so would you sleep with a 12-year-old in the bed again? Is the question. Would you let a 12-year-old sleep in your bed? Yes, I will. Mike told him off top. Of course. Any kids, all the kids are welcome. I have sleepovers all the time. All the time I have sleepovers and kids sleep over. Kids are innocent babies, innocent souls. He said, if I, as a man, and any man, could even conceive the thought to think of anything irrational like that, to do anything of harm of sexual contents to a kid, is sick. That would be saying that Michael Jackson is a sick person, and I'm nowhere near sick. So point being is, you a man, supposedly, because you're in a human man flesh body, but your mind is fucking warped as hell. What can bring a motherfucking grown-ass man to the sense, bro, to even think of some shit like that? Oh, let me go crack this heifer over here. Let me maneuver and infiltrate her and crack her. But all the time, I'm at the little mama. She got a cute little old daughter over there, 7 and 8 years old. You a sick motherfucker, man. And it's a wonder how you was even born and raised into this world. You should have been dead from birth. Because you're a sick motherfucker to where you can bring your mind frame to even think pedophilism. You're going to go do something to a child or a kid, a boy, a girl. That's some sick shit, huh?
Real sick, bro.
On top of sick, bro. 10 years old. Hold on. Let's correct ourselves, TV Land, because the news gave us 10. We just heard the reality. She was 9. And the daughter of the mother. So, bitch, you let this shit go on. That's why you wanted it on hush hush. That's why you asked the judge to do what you asked the judge to do, because your funky ass knew you was in violation and you didn't protect your baby. You let this nigga fuck you while he was fucking your baby in that house, and you was taking your stank ass to work. He licking and fucking on your baby.
Oh, man, I don't want to hear all that.
We got to understand reality. What the fuck you talking about?
Nigga, but let me play devil's advocate real quick, Cap.
Shit, man.
It's a possibility that she didn't know, bro. It's a possibility.
Okay. We gonna give her that slight benefit of the doubt. You absolutely right. You make a point, but I'm just steaming hot. It's like, how do you not know? Fuck all that. No. Fuck that. I take that plea back. Fuck that. Hell with that. I'm not going to be in agreements with that shit, huh? You as a parent, especially women, and women, y'all help me out here, women in TV land. You a mother. What did I just say about mothers who have newborn kids or have kids? Mothers are protectors. 9 times out of 10, mamas don't miss shit. They don't miss a beat because they paying attention. So no, I ain't agreeing with that shit.
What's that word called, Cap? The intuition.
Yeah, intuition. I ain't agreeing with that shit. A mama gonna know. You mean to tell me her mama don't step in the shower or the bathtub and see her daughter from time to time at 10 years old? Her mama ain't schooling her baby because she 10. She can go into that period stage right about now at 11, 12, or 13 years old. So you mean tell me the mama ain't having these conversations?
You know something? I'm gonna have to take by me just sitting back and thinking.
Ask your wife. Bro. And go ask your wifey. Then ask the wifey her advice. Ask the wifey then. Ask the wifey, hey, babe, what you think? You think, is it possible that women who don't pay attention to their kids, then of course she gonna miss it. She ain't gonna never see it. But those who pay attention, ain't no way that's gonna happen in their household because they gonna see it. They gonna pay attention, or they gonna notice it on their child. They gonna notice the child's movement. They gonna notice that shit between when that nigga step in the room and how that child's body language is. They gonna notice some shit, Unc.
No, you got it.
Not to mention,
shut me up then, nigga.
Not to mention, if the baby can't stand that nigga, then why my baby always going off about him? Or why my baby always fussing and crying and saying, no, mama, I don't want to be. She gonna start questioning. So the only way that can play out, that nigga to convince that child, if you tell anybody and the baby is scared, or either convince the baby to liking it, and the baby thinking, oh, this is cool. Because some kids do. They end up liking it. We know the women who grew up to become hoes. Yeah. Killers. Set niggas up and kill them because of the hate of not having a father. The hate of not never being protected. The hate of being raped by my uncle, my own goddamn brother, my cousins. All males. So that mentally fucked them up for the rest of their life. So you got them kind of women. So it all depends, bro. But sure shit, I'm not finna give this heifer no credit to say, okay, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she didn't know. Nah, fuck all that. Especially when you're in a household with a pedophile ass nigga for a period of a time. How you cannot know, man? Come on, TV land, all my women out there, with whatever women who's listening, if it's 2 women listening, get on the phone right now, call your homegirls, and call all them heifers right now and tell her, hey, listen to this nigga, Body Hunter BJ and Big Unc Spliff right now, they debate. What do you think? Leave your opinion and your comment right now as a parent, a woman parent. Would your awareness be aware of a pedophile in your house doing something to your kids, or some nigga you done let in your life and let between your legs? And all the time, this is your sign, because he don't even fuck you right. He don't even sex you. He can't even get it up with you, but he got his eyes on your baby. How you not going to be paying attention? Drop them comments and let us know, man. You tuned in, you tapped in right now to R.O.E 2023, Spliff DTV, in conjunction with HTS Current News, Watch Satellite News. We always bring you that news you can use, Jack. Drop them comments. Let's finish B-rolling up.
Prosecutor explained the victim's mother took the girl to the doctor after she complained of fatigue. A pregnancy test was given and it was positive. By June 30th of 2022, the mother and daughter traveled to Indianapolis for an abortion, and shortly after, CPD also traveled to the state to collect evidence.
On July 2nd, members from the Columbus Police Department traveled to the hospital in Indianapolis to retrieve the products of conception, is what they're called, and then submit them as evidence for comparative DNA analysis.
In court, the prosecution explained police also collected DNA from the young girl at her home in Columbus. At the same time, DNA was also collected from every man living in that home, including Fuentes. He later admitted to having intercourse with the girl.
The state
Pause
has
up.
been in contact with the...
Okay, TV land. Take me out of frame for a second, huh? All right, TV land. Get out your feelings. If you jump in your feelings, then you're on the wrong channel. You listen to the wrong individuals. We can give a fuck. These individuals were Spanish Mexicans. They was Mexicans. The judge just said DNA test was taken from all the men in the house. All the men in the house, including Portes, the boyfriend. So that means brothers, cousins, whatever males were in the house that were men, it was DNA test taken, and he was the one having the intercourse with the little girl. So there's other kids in the house, you guys. Other kids in the house. Who's to say mentally he wasn't doing it to other little kids, the other kids that's in the house? Who's to say that? We have someone over here, Goldie Rockstar, young lady Goldie Rockstar, and she said, her specific words was, she would know, she would notice something as a woman. Women have intuition and women notice and women can see things. You feel me? She said, I know the little girl had to act different around him after he first touched her. So that's what I was telling you, that when the little girl come around her mama or come around, I know that she would show certain signs, man, that, you know, something wasn't right. So a mother would see this. A mother would see it and read it and act off of it. You feel me?
Yeah.
She's paying attention. Only them heifers who got niggas running in and out the house, and the kids got 5 or 6 different fucking fake ass uncles. Them heifers don't know. They ain't paying attention because they got too much dick in their mouth, too much dick up in their womb. So they ain't paying attention, of course.
Not fake. Hey, what they call it, brother. That's my brother.
Yeah, that's my bro. Oh, that's my Uncle Pete. Yeah, that's Uncle Peter Weestraw.
Oh, but Cal, just another thing I was thinking about. They said the other men in the home. You telling me these other Negroes wasn't peeping nothing?
But
how?
But the consistency of men could mean 17-year-old teens, 18-year-old, 19.
That's
20,
true. Okay,
21.
okay.
That's why they said men instead of male.
Okay.
They just used the category men. It could have been
Yeah.
a 9-year-old, another 10-year-old, 11-year-old boy in there too. But they put him in the category of men.
Men, gotcha.
You gotta keep in mind, we hearing the story from the media standpoint.
Facts.
So they didn't break it down and say, well, they took DNA from 3 teens and 3 grown adults or 3 grown adult male men. They didn't break it down. They just said men, all the men in the house.
Yeah.
So we got to decipher and assume there's other grown ass men in the house based on what the fuck they said. Men, M-E-N, men, not men, not boys, not teens. They said men. So you and I both are not wrong with our opinion about it because we only can voice our opinion from the story in general, what we hearing. Let's continue to B-roll before we get up out of here on this, man.
The mother of the child, and that she is not objecting to this plea or to this resolution.
In court, Fuentes pleaded guilty to 2 counts of rape of a victim under the age of 10. This waived his right to a trial. Fuentes will now face life behind bars. And Fuentes also did not give a statement inside of that courtroom. It is important to note that he will be eligible for parole after 25 years. We're live at the Common Police Courthouse. Sierra Johnson, NBC4.
I'm confused, man. Our system, our fake ass political jurisdictional system, I am so confused. We got a murderer over here who killed the baby. Give him 25 or give him 25 with the possibility of parole. Then we got a motherfucker right here. You give him life with the possibility of 25 of parole after 25 years. So in his mind, if he can do 25 years, he got actually coming home. And from the looks of it, look like he's in his late 30s or 40, early 40s, if that. So we saying in the next 30 years, which puts him at 64, 65 years old, he got action to be free again and do this to some other little girl at 60-something years old. Send that fucker as well to Chirac. Put him in the wrong tank. That's what I say. That's the new slogan, man, for all these type of motherfuckers, the pedophiles, the kill kids, the baby killers, even the young fake ass gangster niggas in all these states that's shooting the kids. Send them motherfuckers to Chirac and put them in the wrong holding tank, man, down there in their county jails, man. Send them tough ass niggas on over there to Chirac, man. Hey, man, you tuned in right now, man, to Rules of Engagement 2414, man. Go push that like, share, subscribe button, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Call my homegirl Gloria, man, and ask Gloria, because she know every damn body, man. It's your favorite host, Bonnie Hunter BJ, CEO Nino Cappucino, the Breeze in the building, man. It's your favorite, and only YouTube twins, man. The dynamic duo, man. Me and Big Unc Spliff. We always getting in, man, providing you this great content, man. Is there anything else you want to add to this, man? The more I add, the more angry I just get,
Hey, the only thing I got to add to this story, all the prisoners that's locked up in Ohio Department of Corrections, I want y'all to get a broomstick. Let's put some needles at the end of it, some razors on the side.
Torture.
Hey, and I want y'all to give it to them every night. Give it to them every night.
Hard.
That's the hard. Well, hey, nigga, no Vaseline. Rough. That's the only thing he deserved, Jack. Torture for the next. Let's say he do get parole for the next 25 years. Give it to him.
Oh man, Goldie Rockstar just said, for one thing, she know as a woman, she said, I know that baby was bleeding. So how can the mother not see that sign? Then what about her clothes, Unc? Yeah. You didn't see the blood and the discharge and all this shit in that baby clothes? That means you wasn't hands-on. You too busy fucking that nigga or drunk and high.
I was just about to say that. A lot of these women,
shit just ain't adding up, bro, as a mother. You're facts. Not, your shit ain't lining up at all.
Yeah, and that's why I was just about to say a lot of women be too wrapped up in these ninjas, bro. They want to please these ninjas where they overlook the signs that the child is trying to give them, bro.
How about this? As a father, a devoted father who delivered his kids from the womb, poured them out himself, cut the umbilical cord, named them on the spot, raised his kids by himself, all the way to college, all the way to adult stage, to my first grandchild. As a devoted father and a man, you feel me? A man of substance, a man of morals, principles, values. I'm going to express this to you women out there of America. Check this out, ladies. First and foremost, you don't never neglect your kids or put your kids secondary behind no nigga. Not even the nigga you had the kids with. If you call that nigga a baby daddy, or you respect him and he put himself in a position as being a father, you don't even put the father first over the kids. Now, the reason why I say this, and I'm explaining to you why and how, the only time we become a priority over our kids, and that's not really a priority, is when you sitting your ass down at the dinner table. We were taught when we were growing up that the man eats first. The wife, the spouse, the woman in the household, you fix the man who can maintain, controls, financially, takes care of the household. You make sure his plate is fixed first and he eats and he's comfortable. But overall, a mother, her priority is them babies. the priorities to the father is them babies. And he knows the structure. So you see, they took out our household structure to where you women don't understand that shit of this era. So you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know that the man is the king of the household. The man is the structure. And you're that other half of his brick. You're that other half. So it works together, combined together. So when you sit down and you go to feed your husband or your spouse or your man, and you feed your children, you don't never bring a nigga into the world or your world that you courting or you dating, and your kids don't become your priority first. This nigga now is your priority. And not to mention, you just met the nigga. You don't even really know this nigga, but you all over him and he your priority. And then you find out after 2 months in the fucking and sucking on this nigga and devoting yourself to him, he got a fucking wife or a sorry bitch on the other side of town with 2 kids that he don't even take care of. But you didn't prioritize this sorry ass nigga. Women, stop doing that shit to yourself. And I'm talking about the women. I ain't talking about the bad bitches. I ain't talking about you heifers. Because no matter how I tell you or what the good is told to you, you're going to do what you think is best for you. Then do it. But to a lot of the women out there who wasn't even taught this, take it from a man's perspective. Don't put no nigga before your kids, ever. It's only one person in the existence of life that comes before anything and everybody, and that's God. And we don't even prioritize that. We don't even put him first. So how the fuck you gonna put a nigga before your kids? A PSA to you women out there of America, man. Stop prioritizing yourself around these sorry ass niggas, especially the sorry niggas ain't bringing nothing to the table and allowing you to bring that to the table so that you guys can combine and team up and build. Stop giving in to these sorry ass niggas and step in the mirror and check the woman in the mirror, man. On that note, man, is there anything else,
No, that's it.
Drop that motherfucking bomb,
This nigga want a bomb.
I say drop the bomb, man. Hard-head ass nigga, man. Hey, man. Y'all see them horns, man. You see them horns, man. And that W. W-A-T-T-S. Watts. We are taught to survive. And we out this bitch. Ha! Yeah!